What's going on, guys? It's Evan here from Evan Sports Corner, back here with another stream today. We got the NFL draft here in just a few moments. The concert's going on right now, but in a few moments, the first pick will happen, I believe. So it's going to be exciting. It's a big draft. Lot of talented stars in this draft. It's going to be exciting. I'm so excited to see the NFL draft. I'm excited to see who the Cowboys take at number 10. This is going to be an interesting draft. A lot of great players, a lot of talented athletes in this draft. I'm so excited. This is a big draft for a lot of teams. This is huge. So yeah, it's good to see.
I would do my own list, but
It's good to see that we have the draft tonight. Trevor Lawrence, Mac Jones. Who will the 49ers take at 3? Who will the Bengals take at 5? This is intense. This is going to be a good draft. See if I get any picks on my mock draft accurate. We'll see. If I do, then that'll be amazing. But if I don't, then that'll see. I really hope I get my mock draft correct, though. I really do. Hope I get some picks on my mock draft correct, because if I do, it's fantastic. If I don't, then I'm going to be kind of sad. But we'll see what happens. Kyle Pitts obviously getting a lot of hype recently. Then there's Jamar Chase. They're just kind of doing a little montage before the draft, the big NFL draft. Little montage going on. It's gonna be exciting. I'm really excited. I don't know who. I hope the Cowboys. I hope Patrick Surtain's available. I really do. If not, then we're gonna have some problems. We are going to have some problems if we do not draft a cornerback. So yeah, we better draft the cornerback, please. Here we go. Now, I think we all know the first overall pick is going to be. It better be Trevor Lawrence. If Trevor Lawrence isn't the first overall pick, then that'd be so funny. That would be so funny. We got some incredible news today, though, about Aaron Rodgers. And I don't think Aaron Rodgers is going to be traded during the draft, but we'll see what happens. Green Bay could potentially try to do some things with Aaron Rodgers. Everybody, it's packed out there right now. The draft finally here, and for some teams that are not going to have good seasons up ahead, this is probably the best moment of the season. Trevor Lawrence is ready to go. Hello.
oh yeah, thank you.
Trevor Lawrence is ready to go. Finally, it's
Once again, sorry.
this is amazing.
So we're just gonna give you guys a second. So once again, let me know in the chat.
There we go. It's starting off. I'm excited. This is going to be an amazing moment. I hope so. Mac Jones going 3, maybe. He's been getting a lot of hype lately. So, look, it's Mel Kiper. Can we just start the draft already? Can Trevor Lawrence just get picked already, please? I want to get to the interesting draft picks,
Excited.
There are a few draft picks that are not interesting. Can we just get this started? Trevor Lawrence is a Jacksonville Jaguar. Can we just make it happen? Can we start? Why do we gotta take so long? Mac Jones, first pick in the draft. Sarah Paul. That is just too good. If Sarah Fuller gets drafted #1, I don't know what to say. Maybe like at the 7th round or something. Like, well, I don't know. Probably not at all, but yeah, Trevor Lawrence is pretty much guaranteed to be the first overall pick. 99.9% Vegas odds right now is on Trevor Lawrence being the first overall pick, but with a 0.1 chance that he's not. Yeah. Here we go. Can we just announce the first overall pick yet? Please. Like, for some teams, this draft is not significant for their team at all. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers, this is not significant for them at all. This is not. But for teams like my Cowboys, the Jets, the Jaguars, like, this is an extremely huge draft for these teams. The first overall pick is going to go next. If the Jaguars don't pick Trevor Lawrence, that would be so funny. This experience of being at the NFL draft, the experience of not seeing a packed crowd to watch the game, to watch the draft last year was taken away due to the pandemic. But this year we got a packed house in the draft, and we got ourselves a very intriguing draft. We don't have to have any virtual stuff like last year. The draft was entirely virtual, but now it's not the case anymore, which is nice to see. It's good that these prospects.
Quarterbacks from Kyler, Russell, Stafford, potentially JG.
You gotta get Cowboys 10th overall pick. They better draft that cornerback. They better. If they don't, then we're having some serious issues right now. We are having some serious issues if Patrick Surtain is not a Dallas Cowboy. I mean, actually, if the Cowboys draft J.C. Horn instead, I won't be too angry. But come on, man. We might. Come on. I'm just ready for the NFL draft, man. This is a exciting moment in the history of the league. Years from now, gonna be looking at the NFL draft, and we're gonna be like, this was the draft where so many great players entered the league, and let's say hopefully this draft goes down as a historic draft class. A lot of great players in it. Hopefully the Cowboys get one of those players. Because if not, then, it'd be rough. A lot of interesting draft choices here, though, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. I don't know. I'm ready for the big moment in the draft. I'm ready. This is going to be exciting. I don't know know if it's the biggest season ever, but, I'll be cool. Here we go. In just a few minutes, Trevor Lawrence will be selected by the Jacksonville Jaguars with the first overall pick to start the NFL draft off with a bang. Although the anticipation of this selection has been going on for months, ever since the Jacksonville Jaguars clinched the number 1 overall pick. The tank for Trevor has been complete, and I'm going to assume that as soon as the Jaguars got the first overall pick, they knew who they were going to select, and here we are. This is a big moment in NFL history. The band is playing. Jacksonville fans are just waiting for the inevitable. And this is a big moment. This is a big moment. Can we just start it already, for goodness sakes, man? What's taking so long? Just put in the pick. The pick is in.
I think there's a good chance that happens. I predicted 4 trades in my mock draft. I feel like that was a good number. You never want to go overboard with the trade, but you always know where that Cowboys goes to 10.
Let's go. Roger Goodell coming up.
Thanks for tuning in to the stream.
Yeah.
It's like you said, Cowboys going to take a point. And that's what a lot of these have. They have the Cowboys taking
The Jacksonville Jaguars. Gotta listen closely. Here comes the first overall pick. Course out here in Cleveland today, so we got Jarvis Landry. Okay, Jarvis Landry on the stage right now. Bernie Kosar. Okay, cool. Who else? Nice, Joe Thomas, the boy. Been in the league forever. He's in the league forever. Elite. Yes, sir, Roger Goodell. Let's go. No mess on the stage. Let's go. We love to see it. Nice. Yes, sir. Someone's gonna sit in that chair. This one is funny. Sir, a Jaguars fan coming in. Yes, sir. Ha! Let's go! Time! Can we just please can we just put the pick in? I'm so cool that they're doing that. It's amazing, but can we just get this draft started, y'all? Like,
Seen it before. A rookie quarterback coming out the scene, just because you play good in college doesn't mean you'll translate in the rookie season. Sometimes it takes time.
so here we go. This is going to be intense. This is going to be a big draft. So, just.
People think that Julio could be on the move on draft night, but I think Captain
Let's go. She's sitting in the chair. She is sitting in the chair. Let's go. Time. Who's the first pick? Crowd getting fired up. Let's go. Here we go. Okay, the draft is officially open. The Jaguars are on the clock. Here's the thing, though. This should take them like 2 seconds to put their pick in. There's Myers at the Jaguars draft room. Jacksonville is Jacksonville's already ready. Jacksonville is on the clock, and like I said, you might as well just put the pick in. 1-15 record in 2020, the worst record in Jaguars history. 308 win percentage since 2008. Love the graphic there by ESPN. Second worst. Top 10 picks in last 13 of 14. Top 10 picks in 13 of the last 14 drafts. But in comes Urban Meyer, the former Ohio State coach. He's done a lot of good in his college career. He was very successful. And now Trevor Lawrence is about to get drafted. He is about to become the quarterback for the Jaguars. Just a few short moments. They're just counting it down at this point, but they might as well just put the pick in as Trevor Lawrence. Generational can't miss prospects in the NFL draft. You've had John Elway. He was a generational talent that you just could not pass up at the first overall pick. Had Peyton Manning, obvious number 1 overall pick there. Andrew Luck was so hyped up. He was the easy first overall pick. And this year, Trevor Lawrence, another generational talent at the first overall pick. Jacksonville may have went 1-15 on the season, but I think it was worth it to draft this man. I mean, just looking at what he did as a quarterback in college, dominant. They're talking right now, Trevor Lawrence did not have Justin Ross last season. He did not have T. Higgins as he went to the NFL. And he still got this team to the national champion. Well, he didn't get them to the national championship game this year, but he got them in the top 4 because he's just that darn good. Trevor Lawrence got a national championship, 3 ACC titles, pretty easy as well. And Trevor Lawrence, is about to be the number 1 overall pick. He's been expected to be the number 1 overall pick for a few years now. And now here he comes. I'm excited. It's going to be good. This is insane right now.
A lot of it is all about the situation you go with.
Yeah, for sure. Trevor Lawrence highlights. They show his camera after training for sure.
Under 5 minutes to go till the pick, but hopefully Jacksonville can put the pick in already. I mean, I'm gonna, just Jaguars fans. This is about to be the new quarterback, and this is amazing. This is amazing. Why are they showing Dwayne Haskins tape? Oh, they're okay. It's comparing to Trevor Lawrence. Wow, that was just perfection on that highlight right there. That was perfection. Just a beautiful pass. Hey, Jaguars fans, that's about to be your new quarterback. So, you're going to probably see a lot of that next season. It's very exciting. Yeah, they're comparing Trevor Lawrence's QB rollout plays to those of Dwayne Haskins from a couple years back. Wow, he was wide open there, though. What did Trevor Lawrence? Was he close to being open or no? Oh, Justin Ross up top. Here we go. It's a big moment. It's a big moment for the NFL, but obviously it's a huge moment for the franchise history of the Jacksonville Jaguars. So they're actually getting a franchise quarterback, and this is just this is a big moment. This is a big moment in Jaguars history. This is a big moment in NFL history. But now Jacksonville is going to get to work. Trevor Lawrence, Urban Meyer, and the rest of the squad gonna get together and try to make the Jaguars a winning football team. It may take a couple years, but Trevor Lawrence is gonna be good. Yeah, Trevor Lawrence is 1,000% going to be the number 1 overall pick. I mean, the guy literally already has the playbook. They gave this man the playbook. If you don't draft him, that makes no sense. Really, the man has the playbook already. Like that, if there was no, if there wasn't already, if for sure, if it wasn't already for sure that they were gonna take him, well, that just solidifies that he has the playbook. Yeah. Here we go. Pick is in for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Here we go. Just to say Trevor Lawrence is there and here we go. Jacksonville. The pick is in. There we go. There we go, guys. Trevor Lawrence was just selected by the Jacksonville Jaguars with the number 1 overall pick. I mean, there's been anticipation for so long, and Trevor Lawrence is officially a Jacksonville Jaguar, and it's pretty much already solidified. Trevor Lawrence is officially a Jacksonville Jaguar. Right on time, absolutely. I can't believe that Trevor Lawrence is, I can't believe that. It was even a question. I can't believe he already had the playbook, but hey, it's funny. Jaguars fans are very happy right now, and now the New York Jets are on the clock. They may have not gotten Trevor Lawrence, but you know what they did do? They did trade Sam Darnold, and now the Jets are on the clock, and they're most likely going to draft Zach Wilson. With this pick, if they don't draft Zach Wilson, that'd be very interesting. He seems to have been really hyped up. The 3rd overall pick, where the 49ers are. Now that's going to be the interesting pick. But it's official, man. It's good to see that Trevor Lawrence has finally been drafted. So, guys, the Denver Broncos with the 9th overall pick right now are working to try and make a trade with the Green Bay Packers for Aaron Rodgers. It'll be interesting if that happened. This is an interesting development if they do end up making this trade. But if they don't, then I guess not. The number 2 overall pick is about to go down. Zach Wilson is pretty much going to be the number 2 overall pick. It looks like a done deal at this point that Zach Wilson is going number 2. But if he doesn't, then that'd be interesting. But with the way that things have gone recently, I think that it's pretty much a done deal. The Jets draft room very excited right now as Zach Wilson is about to be selected. But yeah, interesting development that Aaron Rodgers could be on his way to Denver. Those are one of the 3 teams he listed off. Denver. There was a little update about that. But Ian Rappaport did just tweet out though. Ian Rappaport did just tweet out though that the Packers have not engaged at all yet, despite a few teams calling about Aaron Rodgers. And so nothing has changed, and they're kind of still on the point where he's upset, but they haven't engaged. There was a report earlier that the Packers were trying to make a trade with the Denver Broncos, but according to Ian Rappaport, that's false. That is false. But, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens here. If Aaron Rodgers does get traded to Denver, that would obviously be insane. That would be a huge trade. But obviously, Green Bay is probably going to try to work this out with Aaron Rodgers, try to get him happier and make him happy with the situation. Also, Green Bay would owe Rodgers a ton of money in dead cap or a cap hit if they did trade him right now before June 1st. Whereas it's just like with the Julio Jones situation, if they trade him after June 1st, they will save a significant amount of money. And obviously the Packers' salary cap situation isn't the best. The Jets pick is in, so Roger Goodell is about to come out and announce the 2nd overall pick. It should be Zach Wilson. After this pick, though, the 3rd overall pick is where there's so much interesting stuff going on. Justin Fields, Trey Lance, or Mac Jones. Right now, I believe Mac Jones is going to be the 3rd overall pick, but Justin Fields could sneak in there and be the 2nd overall pick. That'd be very interesting. So here we go, guys. The 2nd overall pick is about to be announced, and hopefully the Jets don't screw this up. Here comes Roger Goodell, the draft pick in his hand. Oh, this is a dead. Zach Wilson. It's not as surefire as the 1st overall pick, but it's pretty close. Okay, here we go. There we go. Zach Wilson has been selected by the New York Jets with the number 2 overall pick. And there it is. Zach Wilson goes number 2. I'm 2 for 2 so far on my mock draft. Zach Wilson. The hype around this BYU kid has been insane. His draft stock has gone up. You've seen a lot of players in this draft. Their draft stock has gone up. Their draft stock has gone down. For example, Mac Jones, Zach Wilson were not expected to be 2 and 3, but their draft stock has gone significantly up. Meanwhile, someone like a Justin Fields and a Caleb Farley, because of his injury stuff, has gone significantly down. Zach Wilson high-fiving all the Jets fans. This is a big moment for the New York Jets and their franchise as they have found their quarterback. So this is huge. Congratulations to Zach Wilson. And now here comes the interesting selection. The San Francisco 49ers made a trade to the number 3 overall pick. And now, who will be their next quarterback? Will it be Mac Jones, the Alabama product? Will it be Justin Fields, the Ohio State star? Or could it be Trey Lance? We're about to find out. This is going to be exciting. This is a big moment for the 49ers. Their fans are probably anticipating a lot. This is a big moment. This is a big moment. I mean, this is huge. Adam Gase no longer ruining quarterbacks in New York. Sam Darnold watches in Carolina as the Jets have drafted his replacement. And yeah, 5:50 to go. Hopefully we get the third overall pick here in just a moment. I'm excited. This is such an interesting pick. I mean, this is such an interesting pick. Like, honestly, it could go either way. It's leaning towards Mac Jones, but it could go Justin Fields. Like, this is such a big pick. But yeah,
You know what? I wouldn't believe it until the day it happened. This is exactly what I said before. I'm too excited for the opportunity.
Zach Wilson just said that he was hoping to go to the Jets. Has anyone ever said that? Honestly, like, what? But hey, Zach Wilson has been drafted by the Jets. This is a big moment for Zach Wilson. A few months ago, if you told me that Zach Wilson would have been the number 2 pick, I would not have agreed with you. But Zach Wilson's pro day, the Jets, after the pro day, Zach Wilson's pro day, the Jets became obsessed with this kid. And with Trevor Lawrence going number 1, he was going to be available, and guess what? Zach Wilson is now a New York Jet. So the Jaguars and the Jets have already drafted their franchise quarterback. Now we're moving on to the interesting draft picks. The draft picks that are not 100% certain or set in stone. This is intense. 4 minutes and 20 seconds. The Jets draft room obviously very happy with their new quarterback. This selection probably took a lot of thought process, but eventually they just realized Zach Wilson was the smart choice. Jets first round draft QB history. They drafted Joe Namath, Richard Todd, Ken O'Brien, Chad Pennington, the butt fumble man Mark Sanchez, and then a few years ago they drafted Sam Darnold with the 3rd overall pick. I still remember watching that draft. And now Zach Wilson with the 2nd overall pick. Is he the highest quarterback? He is the 2nd highest drafted quarterback in Jets history, of course, behind the great Joe Namath. So, yeah, this is a big moment for the Jets. They should be very excited about the BYU product. 49ers gave up the 12th overall pick and the 2022 first and third round picks and a 2023 first. They gave up a whole lot of draft capital to acquire the number 3 overall pick. So there's no doubt in 49ers fans and in the 49ers GM's minds that they are drafting their franchise quarterback. But the only question is, who will the 49ers draft? And in just a couple of short minutes, we are about to find out who the next San Francisco 49ers quarterback is. The NFC West is a very competitive division, and the 49ers didn't just sit around and say that Jimmy G was going to be the quarterback next season. They chose to go action here, and this is San Francisco. This is big. I'm excited. This is the most interesting. This is probably the most interesting pick of the draft. So, what are we gonna see here? What are you gonna see here? Let's see it. Look at Mac Jones. By the way, guys, at pick 10, I'm gonna record my reaction to the big Cowboys draft pick 10, the pick that could shape our franchise and get our franchise defensive back, but that all does depend on the picks in front of Dallas. Obviously, there could be a trade up. Team drafts a cornerback. But this is a big moment in San Francisco 49ers history. This is one of the biggest moments, and this team has had a long great history. They've had great quarterbacks, Joe Montana, Steve Young, and here we go. The pick is in. Let's go. We've seen We've seen them draft some very good players in the past. They drafted Alex Smith many years ago over Aaron Rodgers, who fell very far in the draft. So here we go. Roger Goodell is about to announce one of the biggest and most interesting picks of the draft. I am so excited for this pick. Like I'm not a 49ers fan. Obviously, I do not like the 49ers. But this pick is just the 49ers gave up so much for this draft pick. Like the magnitude of this draft pick for this franchise is so big. If they mess this pick up, is going to go down as one of the worst selections of all time because of the amount of draft capital they gave up to acquire this draft pick. This is a big moment for San Francisco and their fans. This is a very intense moment. San Francisco fans probably are very nervous right now because, this is a big moment. This is a huge moment. So, yes, sir. Let's go. Let's go, Distance. Come on. 49ers fans are very optimistic, though, that they are going to draft themselves a future star quarterback. The 49ers probably have had an idea of who they were going to draft in the last few days. Here we go. Roger Goodell's up. Oh, my gosh. Whoa. Wow. San Francisco just took Trey Lance with the 3rd overall pick. Woo! Wow. Woo! Trey Lance. The project quarterback, potentially. But he's good. Division 2. A few years ago, the Eagles gambled on a quarterback from his school, Carson Wentz, and it paid off for them for a few years, got them a Super Bowl. How close is your mock draft? Well, my mock draft, so I got the first 2 picks right, obviously, but I did not expect them to draft Trey Lance. I really didn't. I thought they were going to get Jones, but wow. So that's really interesting. See where Mac Jones goes, Justin Fields. I mean, with the reports lately, you really did think that they were going to draft Mac Jones, but Trey Lance is a San Francisco 49er. Whoa, wow. That's crazy. The Atlanta Falcons are up with the 4th overall pick, and the 4th overall pick is most likely going to be Kyle Pitts, just with the way that things have been going. Kyle Pitts is incredibly talented. If Kyle Pitts does fall here, though, this is very, very interesting. But Trey Lance, the Division II quarterback, is officially a member of the San Francisco 49ers. Wow. Wow, that's... Trey Lance, again, needs some developing, but he's got a ton of upside, so... Interesting pick by San Francisco, but you know what? You gotta be optimistic about it. This could work out for them. This could work out for them big time.
Man. He's got all the attributes you want in a quarterback. I can't wait to see him in preseason. That trick.
But certainly, out of all the... Certainly, I did think that they weren't going to draft Trey Lance. I really thought that they were going to go with someone who, is more like established, like a Justin Fields or a Mac Jones, someone who's played at that high level Division I. But they went with a risky quarterback who has a ton of upside, and we'll see how it pays off. But wow, very interesting pick. Maybe they're close to D2. I don't know if they're Division II. I'm not sure, but yeah, the same school that Carson Wentz went to. So this school does produce quarterbacks, clearly top picks in the draft. But yeah, Trey Lance is going to San Francisco. Wow, it's a big pick, big pick. Trey Lance said he's excited to learn from Jimmy Garoppolo. It's a big moment. But here comes in a few minutes the walking QB selected first, second, and third in the same draft class. It's only happened a few times in history. Tim Couch, Donovan McNabb, Akili Smith. Only one of the quarterbacks turned out to be really good. Donovan McNabb, of course. And then this year, and here we go. The Atlanta Falcons pick is in. Will it be Kyle Pitts, or I don't really know who else is going to be the draft pick. I can't really think of anyone else. But you never know. Mac Jones just feels the Falcons are crazy. The Falcons show crazy leads, and they do a bunch of crazy stuff. So you know what? You don't really know who they're going to draft because they're insane. But I'm expecting them to draft Kyle Pitts. But we'll see what happens. This is interesting. This is very interesting. Atlanta Falcons could draft a player who can make their team their offense is looking scary, though. That offense is looking scary, so see what ends up happening. Here we go, Atlanta. Come on, let's see what's up. Maybe they draft a quarterback to play behind Matt Ryan. I'm expecting them to draft Kyle Pitts, but let's see if I get another pick wrong on my mock draft. Pick 5, though. The upcoming pick after this one is incredibly interesting because they go offensive line or they go Jamar. I said they were going to take Penei Sewell, but Jamar Chase is tough to pass on. Jamar Chase is a tough player to pass on. Now, I am really hoping, though, that Devontae Smith gets taken at 7. I really do want to see that. Imagine if Devontae Smith falls and the Cowboys take him. That'd be the funniest thing. No, it wouldn't. I would be upset. Roger Goodell coming down the aisle with the Atlanta Falcons' future of their franchise in this envelope. The Falcons, of course, a team known for choking. A team known for doing a lot of bad things. Here we go, the 49ers. The Falcons are on the clock. There we go. Okay, I got this correct. Kyle Pitts taken by the Falcons. Their offense is going to be insane next season, even if they do trade Julio Jones. Kyle Pitts is a once-in-a-generation talent at the tight end position. The guy is insane. He's raw. He's tall. And he's really good. So, yeah, there you go. Kyle Pitts, of course, Darren Waller, and Travis Kelce. NFL comparison is high praise. So, Kyle Pitts is good. Kyle Pitts is very good. I've seen some of his tape, and I've played with him in Madden before, and Kyle Pitts is the best tight end I've ever played with in Madden. The man is legendary, but yeah, Madden is not like the NFL though, so don't take my word for it. But still, You guys have seen Kyle Pitts. You guys have seen what the kid can do. You've probably seen his tape and how incredible he is. Yo, Kyle Pitts is a really surefire tight end pick. He's one of the better tight end prospects we've seen in the NFL history. Kyle Pitts is amazing. So far, I've gotten 3 out of the 4 picks right, although most of those picks were really obvious. The first 2 were kind of obvious. Kyle Pitts last season for a tight end had 770 yards and 12 touchdowns, which is remarkable. For a tight end in college, that is beautiful. Kyle Pitts is amazing. I really like Kyle Pitts. I really do. I'm looking at the Florida Gators stats just to see, if he was the number 1 receiver on the team. I think he was. But just to, of course, be correct, of course, starting quarterback had the number 1 wide receiver in the offense. Okay, so receiving is there. They had a lot of players running, but Kyle Pitts was the leading receiver on the Florida Gators as a tight end last season. Trevon Grimes was the second best receiver on the team. Actually, no, that's incorrect. Kadarius Toney almost hit 1,000 yards, so maybe Kadarius Toney was the best receiver on the team. Kadarius Toney had 10 touchdowns and over 1,000 yards and almost 1,000 yards, but Kyle Pitts led the team in touchdowns last season. Beast of a red zone threat. And now here comes pick 5, y'all. Cincinnati Bengals are on the clock. Do they go with the tackle? Do they go with the tackle? Or do they go with the Jamar Chase explosive star? You know what? You got to give it to Kyle Pitts. Well earned, my man. I hope he has a great NFL career. Yo, I'm excited, man. I'm excited. Kyle Pitts is looks like he's gonna be a great player. But I think a lot of people expected Kyle Pitts to get drafted there, so. Yo, I'm gonna try and get my reaction and do a whole. It's like I did with the Mavericks draft pick. I did there's like a. Just like with the Mavericks pick, I'm gonna make a whole video tomorrow. Don't worry about that, guys. I will make a whole video recapping the Cowboys draft tomorrow. It's gonna be exciting. I'm really excited to do that. I'm gonna get my live reaction to the I'm talking ahead of myself. I'm hoping it's the Patrick Surtain pick. Kyle Pitts is off the board. I've been really happy because I'm glad that Jerry no longer has the temptation to take Kyle Pitts. I wonder what Jerry's reaction was to see it happen. He's like, oh, well, I tried. But anyway, that's just the way it is. 3 minutes to go on the draft board. Cincinnati's about to either draft their franchise receiver or their franchise tackle. So, this is going to be cool. It's going to be cool. I'm excited, man. The draft just makes me so happy. Just please, Cowboys, please don't please don't make me upset and do something dumb, please. Hello, Tyler. I am excited for this draft pick. I'm ready to see who the Bengals go with. The pick is officially in for Cincinnati. So the Bengals have made up their minds of who they are going to take. Will they take? Hi, Tyler. Thank you for being here. The Bengals are going to choose who they're going to take. Are they going to take Jamar Chase or are they going to take Penei Sewell? Maybe they go with Rashawn Slater. I'm not exactly sure what they do. But hey, man. See what they do. Yeah, right now commercials are on, so you know it is the way it is there. Let's go. Let's go, Dallas. Let's go. Ha. Can the commercials just be over so I can see who they draft? We are ready for the draft. There's ended the stream. Oh no. What? Yes, let's go. Here we go. Next pick, next pick, next pick. If I get this draft pick right and they take Penei Sewell, I'll be actually really proud of myself because this was a tough draft pick to accurately predict because the fact that they get Jamar Chase potentially, but do you get Burrow a weapon that he's familiar with Jamar? Or do you go with Penei Sewell, the potential, franchise changing left tackle? Burrow, obviously, probably the bigger need for the Bengals is the offensive line, but passing up a guy like Jamar Chase is so hard to do. So let's see what happens. Here with the 5th overall pick, Roger Goodell is about to announce the first round pick, and I'm excited to see who he says. Here we go. Okay. You know what? I did get this pick wrong. I did. And I'm sad about it. But you know what? I think I always thought in the back of my head that they were going to go take this kid, Jamar Chase. He's a fantastic player. Reuniting him with Joe Burrow, there was just so many positives to it. I did say they were going to take Penei Sewell just because the issue side of it. But you know what? That's okay by me. So Jamar Chase is off the board, which kind of screws up my entire mock draft because that means that the next pick, the Dolphins are probably going to take either Dylan or Devontae Smith. I think my mock draft really depended a lot on this draft pick, and I think that because I got this draft pick wrong, I think that that's going to really, mess up my mock draft. But that's okay. Honestly, at this point, I want to get my picks correct. But as long as the draft, I'm really more focused on who the Cowboys select than anything else. And Miami, Detroit, I really doubt that either of those teams are going to draft the cornerback. Carolina, they could and they might, and that's what worries me. But Denver, you don't know with them. Trades are going down potentially. This is the area of the draft. This, towards the end of the top 10, this is where draft trades occur. Jamar Chase he's just too good to pass up on for Cincinnati. So Bengals should be happy about that and just hope that Burrow doesn't get killed out there next season. As for Aaron Rodgers and the whole stuff going on with him, I'm really not hearing much about Aaron Rodgers. I will look up right now and see if Aaron Rodgers does get traded here. But the latest update on the whole situation was about 30 minutes ago from Ian Rappaport. A lot of people are just confirming right now that the Green Bay Packers, there was something earlier about how it was close to a done deal between Aaron Rodgers, but for Aaron Rodgers with the Denver Broncos. Oh wow, the Dolphins pick is in already? Wow. They know who they want, but yeah, Roger Goodell is still congratulating Jamar Chase right now. And 6th overall pick, Miami obviously acquired a ton of assets with the 49ers trade back and all that, and they were able to move back up to select their franchise receiver. Now, Miami could potentially go tackle here. That'd be very interesting if they do that, but maybe give Tua a weapon. It's really interesting right now. It's really interesting to see what happens. Miami Dolphins are on the clock. Jamar Chase compared to A.J. Brown, the Tennessee receiver. The Tennessee receiver, Titan receiver. Yeah, so looking good. Jamar Chase, ability to separate. He's very good at creating separation. He's just a really great all-around receiver. He's got so much talent in him. And he's just really great. And obviously, the former LSU connection. I can understand the logic behind taking Jamar Chase over Penei Sewell. Obviously, Jamar Chase is just phenomenal. What's up? Anyway, I'm excited to hear Roger Goodell announce the draft pick here with this pick. I'm excited. Here the Dolphins pick. This is big. This is a big moment.
49ers see Shanahan did not trade that. What Shanahan thinks that trade
Kyle Shanahan believes in Trey Lance. That was really interesting. I did not actually expect that, but they do select Trey Lance. Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase connection in 26 games at LSU. The star quarterback and receiver connected 107 times, 162 targets. Jamar Chase had over 2,000 yards. And draft is going good so far. A lot of interesting draft picks. 23 touchdowns for Jamar Chase in 26 games at LSU. And what's the stat line at the bottom? Something about 0 reception from any other college QB. So Jamar Chase in recent years has not known any other quarterback other than Joe Burrow. He goes to the pros, and that connection is going to be lethal in the NFL. Now I'm just waiting for the Miami Dolphins pick to be announced. They're most likely drafting a wide receiver here. And again, this messes up my entire mock draft because they're probably going to go with Jalen Waddle or Devontae Smith, and obviously had them going later in the draft. Again, this Jamar Chase pick was very critical. So, yeah, a few picks away from the Cowboys pick. Very excited for that. I'm also very nervous because Penei Sewell still being on the board. Penei Sewell still being on the board. There's two things that are making me nervous. First of all, Penei Sewell is on the board still, which makes me nervous that Jerry's going to do something stupid. And second of all, I'm also very scared because I'm worried about other cornerbacks. Here we go. Roger Goodell is ready to announce the Dolphins pick. There we go. Jalen Waddle is going to go with Tua Tagovailoa. Another connection. Tua to Jalen Waddle. Jalen Waddle was a beast. And now the Detroit Lions are on the clock. So it's the Lions, the Panthers, and the Cowboys. It's the Lions, the Panthers, and the Broncos before my Cowboys make their selection. So, please, this is the cornerback range. These teams could select corners. That would be very weird. Jalen Waddle's comparisons to Tyreek Hill because they're both extremely fast receivers. I'm not really too worried about the Lions. They took a cornerback last year. I think they're going to go with a receiver, an offensive lineman. Now, who I'm worried about are the Carolina Panthers and Denver Broncos, and that's what's really worrying me. I think the Broncos are actually going to go quarterback, though. So I think it's really the Panthers who are worrying me, but you never know what could happen. It's the NFL draft, so. Yeah, obviously Jalen Waddle, Tyreek Hill comparisons right now. Jalen Waddle is phenomenal. The speed of this kid is amazing, and he's got good hands. Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle, very similar. So now it is going to be the Jalen Waddle to Tagovailoa to Jalen Waddle connection that's going to be the future of the Miami Dolphins, and you just cannot. If you're a Dolphins fan, you should be super excited about this draft pick because, yeah, draft night last year, the Dallas Cowboys took a receiver in CeeDee Lamb. What will they do this year? What selection will they make? The Lions have made their selection already. Oh my goodness, man. The Detroit Lions have made their selection. They know who they're going to draft. Roger Goodell, it's just a matter of him announcing the draft pick, and boom. And boom. Not only can Jalen Waddle be a phenomenal wide receiver, but he can also be a really good returner for the Miami Dolphins this upcoming season. This kid, again, just so good. Just so good. Oh my goodness, man. I am so nervous. The Cowboys draft pick is so close. And I'm worried about that Carolina pick, bro. I am worried about that Carolina pick. So we'll see what happens, though. We'll see what happens. Next few picks are going to be very critical. And then my Cowboys are up with a chance to select a player that can help their defense. But then again, there's Penei Sewell. They go tackle. I really do not want them to go tackle. Tyron Smith is still playing in this league. And again, Jerry, did you see your freaking defense last year? The awful, awful defense that you had last year? There's nothing more to be said. Draft Patrick Surtain or J.C. Horn, whichever one's available. At least one of them should be available at that pick. Again, Carolina is very interesting. And Denver, I think they're going to go with a quarterback. Justin Fields is still going to be available at that spot. Or Mac Jones. One of those guys is going to be available. So I think that's what they're going to do. Better pick defense? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. They better pick defense. If they don't pick defense, I might just end the stream right now. But we're a few picks away. So let's just enjoy the time before the stress comes, the pre-pick stress. I'm probably going to be jumping around here in a couple minutes. Jumping around, going crazy, sad, crazy, jumping around. Yeah, crazy. But, like I said, few picks away, let's just enjoy the moments of peace before the nerves come. But actually, no, that's actually not really true because these next picks are going to be extremely stressful because the teams could potentially take corners. Like I said, though, I think at least one of these corners is going to be available. Patrick Surtain or J.C. Horn is going to be available. I don't know what it's like to be inside one of these draft rooms. Probably a lot of anticipation. But then again, you already know who you're getting. You already know what the decision is. You're just waiting for the rest of the world to see the selection made. I wonder how 49. I know some 49ers fans who have been live streaming, fantastic YouTubers like Jay in the Bay, and they I don't know. I think he's not upset about it. He thinks that it's not a bad draft pick. Obviously, you can only wait and see how this kid pans out, but you just can't really make first judgments on a draft pick unless, of course, your team has a clear issue and they draft a different position. If you don't know, I'm pretty much hinting at my Cowboys. If they don't draft defense, they're making a critical mistake. And if J.C. Horn and Patrick Surtain are both off the board, I'm going to be so upset because those have to be the top two guys on the Cowboys draft board. So if both of those guys were to be gone by pick 10, that'd be interesting, but I don't think they're both going to be gone. I think that the Lions are not going to take either one of them. The Panthers are an interesting team. They might go with one of them. Okay, so here we go. The Lions pick is about to be announced. Roger Goodell's here. Don't take a cornerback. Don't take a cornerback. Don't take a cornerback. Oh, okay, cool. Take the tackle and get out of here. Penei Sewell has been selected by the Detroit Lions. It's a big moment for Penei Sewell. Penei Sewell is a great offensive tackle. Now, however, they did want Detroit to take Devontae Smith because that's who I had them taking on my mock draft. But Penei Sewell is a phenomenal offensive tackle. One of the better offensive tackles we've seen in recent draft history. So, good pick by Detroit. Good pick by the Detroit Lions. You can honestly not be mad. This is a good draft pick. Give Jared Goff some time in the pocket, bro. So here we go. Carolina, Denver, and then so Carolina might take Rashawn Slater. That's who I had them getting in my mock draft. Or they could, of course, go with the cornerback position. If they do not take a cornerback, I will be very, very, very happy because that ensures that the Cowboys are going to get a cornerback if Carolina does not take one, but we'll see what happens. Another thing with Carolina right now is I love the graphics that ESPN's doing right now. Yeah. This is just big. This is big. Detroit is very, very pumped up right now. Second straight year that a Oregon Ducks player goes top 10 in the draft. Of course, last year with the 6th overall pick, Justin Herbert was selected by the Chargers. And now this year, Penei Sewell is taken by the Lions with the 7th overall pick. So I'm excited, bro. This is a big pick. This is a big pick. Who does Carolina go with? Like, do they go corner or do they go offensive line? Sean Slater is sitting there on the board right now. Yeah. But yeah, like they just mentioned, all offense so far, all offensive players, which was expected. There's not like other than like Micah Parsons or something like that. Like the defense is about to come though, most likely. But yeah, like last year you had that slam dunk pick with Chase Young at number 2 immediately, and then you had Jeff Okudah at 3. Had a lot of top defensive prospects last year, so makes sense this year though. Mostly offense, a lot of dynamic receivers. Okay, guys, I'm back. I was gone for a little bit. Carolina's pick is in. Yo, if the Panthers take a cornerback, I'm going to be so upset. Because then that means that the Broncos are one pick away from derailing the Cowboys draft board. So, but that would be such an awkward situation if that happened. Because then what do? Are you going to overly reach? Maybe you draft a defensive lineman if that were the case. But, I mean, obviously, the pressing issue here is the secondary. Just please, Carolina or Denver, just don't take a cornerback and completely screw the Cowboys over, because if that's the case, then I'm going to be really angry. Here we go. Carolina's pick is in. Will Carolina take themselves a potential franchise cornerback, or will they take a offensive lineman, protect Sam Darnold? Pick is in, and they're about to announce it. Roger Goodell's coming. Okay, here we go. This is a big pick. Come on, Carolina. Darn it. Dang it, Carolina. Dang it, man. Of course they take J.C. Horn. Okay. Now I'm nervous because now if Denver selects Surtain, then Dallas is screwed. Please, Denver, I beg. Please take a quarterback. Get Justin Fields on the roster. Please, bro. J.C. Horn. Surtain is still available. Aw, dang it, bro. I really wanted them to take Rashawn Slater because that would secure the Cowboys a cornerback in the top corner. But what do you do now, man? Like, now you're forced to just have to really beg that Denver doesn't screw this up for you. I mean, if you're the Cowboys, like, what do? Are you on the phone with Denver right now? Like, we could see something really interesting happen with this pick. Green Bay might call on the phone in a few moments and announce a trade. Like, I just hope that Denver sticks to their guts and drafts a quarterback. Please, Denver, just do their thing. Dang it, J.C. Horn. I kind of wanted J.C. Horn also, but now it's just all about, now the Cowboys are forced to take Surtain, but the thing is, what will Denver do? Okay. Most people are predicting that the Broncos are going to take Justin Fields since he is still on the board, but I don't know, bro. I don't know. I'm so scared. Please, bro. If you leave this available, then the Cowboys are probably going to take Rashawn Slater. If the Broncos draft a cornerback, then the Cowboys are most likely going to go with Rashawn Slater. Because if not, they're not going to overly reach on Caleb Farley. There's no way that they do that. So pretty much the Cowboys would have to hope that, is there any other cornerback prospects? Like, is there anyone else better? Yeah, it's Surtain, Farley, and Horn. And Horn's off the board. Dang it. I had a feeling Carolina was going to do that, but I was hoping that, maybe they want to protect Sam Darnold, get him a really good offensive lineman, but that's not the case. And now the Denver Broncos, honestly, I just think the Denver should do the right thing. They got to go quarterback. Not the right thing for the Cowboys, though it would help. But no, just go with the quarterback and help your team. Drew Lock has not been a good quarterback in this league. You have a chance to draft an amazing quarterback in Justin Fields, who's incredibly talented. And I think that's just the way you have to go with this. So just go Justin Fields, and please just do it, okay? Just please do it, man. Just go Justin Fields. I'm gonna be so nervous in a few minutes when they announce the pick for Denver. I'm gonna be so nervous, and if they don't take Surtain, huge sigh of relief for me, obviously. Huge sigh of relief, huge sigh of relief. I bet a lot of Broncos fans right now are really hoping they take Fields, but you never know. I know, yes, Surtain is definitely our only hope here, but I think that the Broncos are going to take a quarterback here. I mean, looking at this right now, Mel is best available. Patrick Surtain isn't even their top 5 here. If they don't really need to go with the cornerback. If anything, they would go with more of a linebacker like a Parsons. Obviously, they're not going to draft offensive line. Probably they could go Devontae Smith, but they did use Jerry Jeudy's their first last year on Jerry Jeudy. I think that the best overall pick here is going with Justin Fields because you get yourself your quarterback. Drew Lock is just not it. And, I mean, that just makes sense. It makes sense. Woo! Here we go. Come on. Or they could go with Mac Jones also. This could be Justin Fields or Mac Jones. Honestly, like, most people are not expecting this team to take Justin Fields. But then the thing is, right now, like, I'm scared because, like, there's a team. This Broncos pick has been, the Panthers pick also, but this Broncos pick has been heavily mentioned in trades like the Aaron Rodgers stuff earlier today, and just Foxborough has been the Patriots. It's a Patriots trade for this pick. The Patriots are not going quarterback; they're going quarterback. But with only 39 seconds to go on the clock, the Denver Broncos the Denver Broncos just made their pick. Okay, here we go. The Broncos just selected who they are going to take in the draft, and their decision's about to be made. Will they take their future quarterback? Or I don't know. Or will they go with, I don't know. Please, just go with a quarterback, Mac or Justin. Just don't take Patrick Surtain, please. I'm just begging. Don't. You could draft freaking Sarah Fuller. Just do not draft Patrick Surtain with this pick. If you draft Patrick Surtain, then the Cowboys are completely screwed because their mock draft only had them going with cornerbacks. And y'all, this is a scary because if Dallas needs their chance to draft a cornerback. Like, y'all, the secondary for Dallas needs Patrick Surtain. If they don't draft him, I'm gonna be so upset because I don't know what to do, bro. Like, we need defense so bad. Please make the plays. Denver's about to make their selection. Oh boy, the Cowboys are about to be up after this pick, but come on, Denver. Come on, just take your quarterback. Just get Justin Fields or Mac Jones. Here comes Roger Goodell. Oh, please, Denver, please. Draft your quarterback. Please. Do not take Patrick Surtain. Please. Here we go. Fields. You've got to be kidding me. Really, Denver? Really, Denver? Are you kidding me? Okay. Okay. Wow, Denver. Okay. Wow. Wow, you're serious. You're serious. Patrick Surtain, Denver. Here you have your chance to draft yourself a franchise quarterback, but you go with a quarterback. Just unbelievable. Now who are the Cowboys going to draft? Oh my god. They're going to draft freaking Rashawn Slater. Great. Dang, Denver, I really did not expect them to show this much commitment to Drew Lock, but dang, Justin Fields is still sitting there, man. I just don't know how that's possible. I don't know how Justin Fields is still sitting there. But, I mean, here we go. The Cowboys are on the board, and we'll see what they do. Because now Patrick Surtain is off the board. Will they big reach on Caleb Farley? Like, I do not know. But the Broncos are cheering right now because they are happy. I really did not expect the Broncos to commit and double down on Drew Lock. And they take Patrick Surtain. Dang it, man. When they took J.C. Horn, I got nervous. And then, of course, the worst case scenario, Denver drafts a cornerback. And now the two best cornerbacks in the draft are off the board. And my mock draft, I had both of them still being there. But, of course, worst case scenario. I mean, dang, like, nobody could have, maybe someone could have predicted this. But most people were expecting Denver to take a quarterback at this position, at this pick in the draft, but wow, they surprised me. They surprised me. So now I don't know what we're gonna do. Are we gonna draft a defensive lineman here? Are we gonna draft what about the Cowboys make a trade here? That'd be interesting. You know what? I hope that the Cowboys right now are on the phones with another team to try and make a trade now that the cornerbacks are off the board. I'm hoping that Jerry Jones is on the phone right now trying to make a trade for another for a cornerback to help the secondary because like guys, like what's the point? The 10th overall pick for Dallas right now, they need to use it to try to make a trade to really help their team because drafting Rashawn Slater is not going to make your team good next year. So please, Dallas, just make a trade. Make a trade. That like they have to do that. They need to make a trade right now. It'll stink, but they have to do it. They literally have to. The Cowboys need to make a trade because there's no way that they can draft an offensive lineman with this pick. No. That is not going to make you a better team next year. You are not going to be a better team because you draft an offensive lineman. Make a trade. Be on the phones right now. This is kind of a lot. I hope they're scrambling right now to try to find a trade partner for the 10th overall pick because wait, what? Trade alert! Trade alert! What? We traded to Philadelphia! We just made a trade with the Philadelphia Eagles! What? Oh my gosh! I don't know what the Cowboys got in the trade yet, but hopefully, I'm hoping we got a secondary player because we just traded the 10th overall pick. I am expecting something big. I am expecting something huge, or at least something good. And I said the Cowboys probably would rather have Patrick Surtain. Well, it says that we got the 12th overall pick and the 3rd round pick. So I don't really understand. I was hoping we would get. Oh man, well that's kind of bud. You move back 2 spots and you get a 3rd round pick. How's that gonna fix your secondary? I don't understand it. I do not understand. I was hoping that the Cowboys were going to try and trade for a defensive back, but they just didn't. I don't understand. What? Why did we trade back? We pretty much just swapped picks and got an extra 3rd. What's the 3rd round pick is it going to do? Can the 3rd round pick play defense? Can it cover anybody? Hopefully they use this pick to try to make an acquisition. Hopefully they're trying to make another trade. I mean, I expected them to do this with the 10th overall pick. Like I said, they should have been trying to make a trade. What are we going to do with the 10th overall pick? But now what do you do with the 12th overall pick? Like, what do you do with the 12th overall pick now? I don't know. The 3rd, I don't really get it, but interesting. But obviously, best case scenario would have been that we got a secondary player, but we did not. So I don't know. Hopefully we're using this 12th overall pick to try and make a trade for a secondary player. New England? Come on. Hey. New England be doing their thing, so maybe they do trade up with us. That'd be cool if they do that. But here come the Eagles. The Cowboys pick is about to be used by the Philadelphia Eagles, so we will see. Who do the Eagles select? It better be a receiver for them, and they're most likely going to take Devontae Smith. So let's see what happens. Crazy. Devontae Smith. Yep. There it is. Philadelphia has selected Devontae Smith. So Dallas getting extra draft capital makes sense, I guess. You get the 3rd round pick from Philadelphia. Obviously, only had a couple minutes to try and make a trade. And, good to have draft capital later in the draft. Hopefully, we'll select the next Tom Brady. Or the next great superstar with that 3rd round pick. But I was really hoping that the Cowboys would get, a player in this trade, a good player. But I don't know. Now we have a few 3rd round picks, though. A couple 3rds. So that's interesting. But yeah, let's go, It's time to use. Can we use this pick to draft a player really good? The New York Giants are on the clock. All the good receivers are gone now. So the Giants, or all the best receivers are gone now. So the Giants are now up, and we'll see if they can see what they do. I had them selecting Micah Parsons. He's still on the board. He's still available, and maybe the Giants take him. But yeah, with the 12th overall pick the Cowboys have, and I'm not exactly sure what they're trying to do with this 12th overall pick, if they do trade back again or if they do try to make another trade. Hopefully they can try to use this 12th overall pick for a team that's trying to trade up in the draft. Because, come on, y'all. Please. Do you understand that the main thing the Cowboys need is a secondary player? That's what this team needs. There's no point in drafting an offensive tackle with the 12th overall pick. That makes no sense. You don't need to draft an offensive tackle when your main issue is your defense. When your defense is historically bad, when your defense is so historically bad like Dallas's was last season, you do everything you can to fix it. It's not just signing DeMonte Kazee and Keanu Neal. No, it's doing much more than that. It's making trades. Trading back is smart, but now what are you going to do? You got to do something with it. Cowboys need to make another trade, in my opinion. I don't think that we should draft Caleb Farley with the 12th overall pick. Anything that we do with the 12th overall pick is an insane reach. So, I think what the Cowboys do here is quite obvious. They trade alert. Trade alert. What? Whoa! The Giants just traded. The Chicago Bears just made a trade with the New York Giants. The Bears have traded up to the draft pick. The Bears might be selecting themselves a quarterback. Justin Fields or Mac Jones might be going to Chicago. They have traded up 2 picks in a row, being traded. The Chicago Bears are on the clock, and you have to think that they are drafting Mac Jones or Justin Fields. Wow! I was hoping that the Cowboys made a trade, but woo! Okay, Chicago. Chicago trading up. Okay, Chicago, smart. This is what they should have done. They finally found a trade partner in one of these trades. The Giants didn't necessarily need this pick. They're going to be able to acquire more draft capital. Dang, Chicago just made a huge trade up to select a quarterback. So Chicago wasn't going to sit around and get Andy Dalton. No. This team is making moves. Will Mac Jones finally be selected, or will this be the draft selection for Mr. Justin Fields? I'm thinking Fields, but dang, Chicago's going to get Justin Fields potentially. Justin Fields, the Chicago Bears, the pick is in for the Bears. Here we go. The Chicago Bears are going to be selecting their franchise quarterback. Last time Chicago did this, they selected Mitch Trubisky, but it's a new time. It's a new day in Chicago, and it's time to make the big move. My Cowboys are up next, and I'm not exactly sure what we are going to do with this draft pick. We might do something smart, or we might do something dumb. See what happens. We will see what the Dallas Cowboys do with the 12th overall pick. And I hope that we are trying to make a trade, because if we do make a trade, then that's fantastic. What if we make a trade with the New Orleans Saints, get one of their defensive backs, and they trade up and try to draft a quarterback? That'd be really interesting. Maybe that's what we'll do. If we make a trade with the Saints and we get like one of their defensive backs, that'd be amazing. They have some pretty solid defensive backs out there, so. And Dallas Cowboys make an insane move with the NFL draft. But now, are they going to continue to do that, or will they actually draft a player at the 12th overall pick? But this is a huge win for the Eagles. They did not feel confident. Not confident enough that Devontae Smith would have still been there, so they make a move with the Cowboys, who completely struck out in not being able to acquire Patrick Surtain. The Cowboys did not choose to trade up in the draft by 1 or 2 spots. They were confident enough that he would have been there, but they were wrong. Here come the Bears. They are about to make their selection. Who will be their next franchise quarterback? Wow, now we're just listing off things while the Bears fans are having a panic attack. Chicago Bears fans are having a panic attack right now. They were about to draft the franchise quarterback. Instead, they're announcing a charity. His dream of creating a federally qualified health center to provide medical care in his neighborhood is becoming a reality with support from the Chicago Bears, and it will open in 2022. Congratulations, Carlos. Please take it away with the Bears selection. Oh, this guy's making the selection for the Bears. Here we go. There we go. Oh, here we go. The future of the Chicago Bears is... Chicago Bears select Justin Fields. Yes, sir. Justin Fields is a Chicago Bear. Why else would they trade up? They have selected their franchise quarterback. They've done it. Justin Fields is going to Chicago, and now my Cowboys are on the clock. Oh boy, Jerry, what are we doing? 12th overall pick. I swear if we drop Rashawn Slater, please don't. Please don't do this to me. Bears, the Bears front office should be super ecstatic about this draft pick. They should be so happy with the draft pick right now. They should be, they just got themselves a quarterback, a really good one. Chicago was looking like a really bad team with Andy Dalton, but now they have their guy. Justin Fields falls as expected. He falls in the draft. The Broncos didn't take him, to the delight and huge benefit of the Chicago Bears. Think about it. That Broncos pick benefits the Bears big time and screws the Cowboys big time. Because here's the thing. The Broncos, if they don't take Surtain, they most likely take Justin Fields. And if Justin Fields wasn't still on the board, I sincerely doubt Chicago would have traded up. And maybe they would have. Obviously, they probably weren't too happy about having Andy Dalton as the quarterback going into next year. But still, they probably were surprised that he fell this far. And wow, it's there. Now the Cowboys are on the clock again, but this time they might be making they might actually be making a pick, which is unfortunate because I'm going to be upset. But this draft worked out perfectly for the Bears. They got the objective. They got out of here. So let's see what Dallas does. Come on, 12th overall pick, 3 minutes to go. Will there be another trade? But yeah, Chicago benefits big time. Make their trade up, select their quarterback. Most people did. You expect Chicago to stand pat and not try to get their quarterback in this draft. But they did. They did the smart thing. They got their quarterback, and now they're ready to go next season with an actual quarterback, which is a position that they've been struggling with for a while now. The pick is in. Oh, no, we drafted somebody. Oh. Please tell me it's Micah Parsons. If it's Micah Parsons, if this pick is Micah Parsons, I will be happy. If it's Micah Parsons, I will not be upset at all. Micah Parsons is very good. But if it's not Micah Parsons, if it's Rashawn Slater, I'm going to be really angry because I do not want Rashawn Slater. Okay, let's see, Dallas. Come on. See what we do. Come on. Don't screw this up. I swear if you don't draft defense. Here we go, Dallas. Come on. Yeah. Here it comes. The stuff about the defense. Yup, they allowed a lot of points. Yup, they were terrible on every defensive part of the ball. I understand that the Cowboys were a terrible defensive team. Please do not select a tackle. Please don't select Rashawn Slater. I really do not want to see Rashawn Slater in a Cowboys uniform. I know Rashawn Slater's good, but your defense is so bad. And I think that the Cowboys kind of panicked when they saw that Surtain got taken off the board. I bet that they were shocked and also very frustrated with the fact. Here we go. Here's a pick. Come on. Come on. You traded back. Please draft someone. Please draft defense. If you don't draft defense, your defense is not going to be good next season. Unless you get some good players in the next rounds. Here we go. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, of course, another draft-a-thon thing. Yes. Legend. This guy's about to announce the pick. I'm excited. Here we go. Come on. Make the selection. Come on. Oh my gosh. Come on. Hey, let's go. Oh, a lot of booing, of course. Lots of booing. Let's go! Woo! Hey! Woohoo! Hey! Woo! Yes, sir! That's a good draft pick. That is a good draft pick. Let's go! Woo! We got Micah Parsons! Yes, sir! Yeah! Micah Parsons is gonna be a grown man! Let's go! I am excited. I like that pick. Micah Parsons is a beast. Micah Parsons might be the best defensive player in this draft. I think he's the best defensive player in this draft overall. He's a playmaker. I'm not upset with that. Micah Parsons, let's go. This kid is good. I mean, look, they just said it. He is the best defensive player in the draft. He is a beast. Woo! Micah Parsons, let's go. Okay, you know what? We might have not gotten that cornerback, but we did get an incredibly skilled player. I'm excited, man. Let's go. Yo, I'm so happy. Oh my gosh. I'm so happy. Let's go. Dude, this guy is beast. Beast. Micah Parsons. Here we go. I'm excited. I'm excited, bro. Micah Parsons is the newest member of the Dallas Cowboys. Newest player with the helmet on his star. Wow, this is amazing. This is a remarkable moment, and I'm remarkable, man. I'm happy. I am happy that this kid is about to be the next Dallas Cowboy. So. Yo, I'm not mad at all about this pick. I'm excited. Micah Parsons, let's go get to work. Let's try to get this Super Bowl. That'd be so awesome. Let's go, Micah Parsons, baby. Woo! The star on his helmet. Let's go. I'll be back. Thank you, Ethan, for being here on the stream. But yeah, the NFL draft is going on right now. I didn't see the other picks. I believe Rashawn Slater was selected. Here are the New York Jets. The New York Jets traded up. Okay. The Jets move up in the draft to select Elijah Vera Tucker. Elijah Vera Tucker. Elijah Vera Tucker, the offensive lineman, makes sense. Jets trade up to get a new offensive lineman to protect their new quarterback, which is Zach Wilson. And it looks like a man just got a call, and his name is Mac Jones. The New England Patriots are now on the clock. And the New England Patriots are most likely about to select their quarterback of the future, Mac Jones of Alabama. Look, man, my mock draft has not done well at all tonight. It has been really, really bad. It has not been accurate, although some crazy things have happened tonight. Like, I do not think many people expected. And I had Trey Lance going 15. Man went at number 3. You know, Darisaw is still on the board. Justin Fields with the Bears. Micah Parsons is a beast, man. So you got to be happy with that. Christian Barmore, Jalen Phillips. I really had the Bears taking an offensive lineman, but you know what? The Bears made. I think that there are a couple teams in this draft that made extremely smart decisions. The Chicago Bears, for example, trading up to draft a quarterback was just what the doctor ordered. Chicago needed to draft a quarterback. Now, I don't think they're going to rush Justin Fields and throw him into the fire immediately, but I do think that they are going to try to ease him into it. But you know what? Drafting a franchise quarterback, making a really smart trade-up is smart. Really smart there. So, yeah, and the Jets right now getting Elijah Vera Tucker, the Eagles and the Cowboys. I think that's a win-win situation for the Eagles and the Dallas Cowboys right there. Making that trade up, I think that's an extremely smart trade up by Philadelphia. They get themselves Devontae Smith. They probably were not comfortable with him being there or at the next pick, so they make a smart trade up. The Giants, for some reason, traded back to give Chicago their quarterback. And the New England Patriots pick is in. I think everybody knows that the New England Patriots are drafting Mac Jones here. So, yeah, the New England Patriots are about to have Mac Jones on the roster. The Cowboys are the big pick. And here comes the New England Patriots draft pick. We're about halfway through the first round. We got another draft-a-thon guy here that's going to yell out the pick or to read out the draft pick.
With the 15th pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, the 6-time world champion New England Patriots.
Okay, come on.
Select Mac Jones.
There we go, Mac Jones. Mac Jones. So let's go. Let's go. So right now, the Mac Jones is officially a New England Patriot. This is huge for the New England Patriots. They need Mac Jones.
Well, I mean, it was fine. I mean, just sit around and wait, and I was so blessed to be part of a great organization, like I said. It's not really where you get paid for what you do with your opportunity, and that's what their state told me. So I'm just going to follow that.
The dream fulfilled. When you were 7 years old, you actually illustrated a photo and wrote, "When I grow up." And it's this moment in the NFL. What does it mean to the country that big?
Yeah, it's awesome. I mean, along the way, a lot of people are going to tell you you can't do something, you just got to keep pushing. But, you know, we're just getting started, so I'm looking forward to playing in the NFL, and it's going to be awesome. So I'm blessed.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
If your fourth Alabama player to go off the board tonight in 15 picks that were simple wonders that might drive you their name. He's the seventh Alabama player picked by the Patriots since 2010. He was, of course, the first ever quarterback that Bill Belichick has selected in the first round. The stat is obviously skewed because for 20 years he had Tom Brady, but for whatever it's worth, it is really remarkable. All the talk of Bill Belichick trade up to take a quarterback in the end. He falls right to it. Maybe so you that people from the team really stand up and I want this kid. After Mac Jones passed him the three, I think Bill Belichick might have played away any upset. Mac Jones was going to be a great job on the offense. Catch up was literally on out to Arizona on the clock and back to the fifth. I told him it's again, but that was only up to the commissioner. Arizona has made his decision. And Robbie Miller is working his way up to the Cardinals. After the other years last year, obviously have a dynamic quarterback. They kind of they made their figure at number 16 in the draft in the decision.
Bring me to the 2021 NFL Draft. The Arizona Cardinals
Okay, Zayvon Collins just got selected. Good for him. Hello, I'm here. Yeah, I'm here. I am here right now. Raiders are on the clock right now after the Cardinals selected an offense. I mean, the linebackers, even Collins. So that's very interesting right there.
No, wait. Oh, let me put you on space. Hey, buddy, it's so. Sonny! Anyway, what you want to?
That's fine, Lexington. Tonight, I'll be eating the pork fried meat with extra jalapenos.
So right now, it's gonna be interesting.
Spicy like the Macau man.
But the top half of me looks good.
It's gonna be interesting right now. The Raiders are on the board. I'm very interested to see what they do.
The new fragrance, at Macy's, the fragrance destination.
Yeah, Reggie. It's always tough having to say goodbye.
Whoa, hold up. Oh, plain butter chicken biscuit is $1.99 all month. I'm never leaving now.
We made the deal here. Choose one that's better or less you deserve.
Let's take over Macy's. And then agree. In the apartment. They also have a landlord that can fix things. Here we go. What are you going to do? Spark something. Hey, mess it down right up. Rocky Mortgage helped me find a home on that works for me, so I can buy a place of my own. Now I don't know where to go. Or leave the family. When you need to throw in the towel on red tape, right here. You ready, Jack?
Right now, I'm interested to see what the Raiders do.
Carl. What have you done? Think anyone will notice? Yes. Yeah. Yeah, they will. What does it take to ensure that no one is left behind? Simple, because they lack access to technology. What does it take to bridge the digital divide? It takes commitment. It takes action. It takes investment. The Clear School mission is dedicated to providing educational grants, access, and technology to those who need it most. What does it take to prepare everyone for the road ahead? It takes me. It takes you.
So the Raiders have an interesting draft pick here. They could do a lot of different things with it.
Trevor Lawrence went wide as expected. Also went to Trey Lance going down the third to San Francisco. Justin Fields trade up for Chicago Bears. Move up to take the Ohio State quarterback. And then Nick Jones going to play for Bill Belichick in New England. It's been a remarkable story.
He's got Micah Parsons. Yes! Let's go! Best defensive player in the draft. Let's go, Micah Parsons. Let's go! The Dallas Cowboys.
Super explosive every turn of their way. Taylor Phillips, the pass rusher was a great lane. They like that off the edge. Christian Bale throws one tackle, one tackle.
Guys, I'm happy right now. I love Micah Parsons. That was a good draft pick. Now we might see Elijah Moore come off the board. I gotta understand that Micah Parsons is a big time player. Wow, Alex Leatherwood. Wow.
The celebration is over. Congratulations to him and his family. He won the 2020 album trophy. He played both inside and outside of it during his career. Mel, I'll start with you. What is your reaction here?
Let's go. Here come the Raiders.
Saves some sacks, saves some hurries because of getting the ball out, recognizing, processing, get the ball out quickly before he couldn't get sacked or hurry. Let all of the day, I think there was a high grade, played an awful lot of football in Alabama. I didn't get inside and guard. I don't hate the pick for that reason, though.
Let's go, man. This is a beautiful pick. Alex Leatherwood is going to be very good, so you just cannot go wrong with that.
So he has got potential. Now, the Senior Bowl was not very good. It wasn't his best performance. I know that the teams that looked at that performance there, they didn't like how it looked, didn't like how he approached that week. But he had some tremendous days. He is a tremendous gifted individual.
Oh my gosh, we've got Micah Parsons. Yes! Let's go! Best defensive player in the draft. Let's go, Micah Parsons. Let's go! I'm excited, bro. Micah Parsons is a Dallas Cowboy. This is a big moment for the Dallas Cowboys. Here comes Miami. They're up right now. So this is big. This is big. I'm very interested. It's very interesting that the Raiders did draft an offensive lineman. So that's very interesting. This is an amazing moment, man. The Cowboys did their thing. I'm so happy. And hey, you know. So right now, Alex Leatherwood there was a 60% chance, according to ESPN Draft Reports, that he was going to be available in the second round. So Roger Goodell is choosing the Miami Dolphins draft pick. Miami about to be on the clock.
In the 2021 NFL Draft, the Miami Dolphins select Jalen Phillips.
Yes, sir. I thought Miami was going to take Jalen Phillips, and they did. They are smart. They have taken Jalen Phillips.
He can play the 2-point, he can play the 3-point. He's hustles. He just plays all over the field.
Jalen Phillips is good. Jalen Phillips is really good. So this is a good pick for Miami. Miami is a smart team. Made a lot of good draft picks. They got Jalen Waddle.
All right, so New England.
I'm happy about that. That's a good draft pick by Miami there. It was a really good draft pick. Cannot be mad about that draft pick at all. So just gotta take what you can get, and Miami definitely big winners of this NFL draft. So you just gotta, usually that's a big win. That's a big win for them. Because he's a really good player, and you can't be mad about that at all. You really can't, so just big moment right there. Micah Parsons, big moment. Dallas Cowboys. I still can't stop talking about it. What a draft pick. But yeah, Miami continuing to make their picks. So yeah, it's good. It's good to do this. It's good to see this team, these moves being made. But yeah, it's good. It's good. Anyway, I think that's about to wrap it up for the stream here. It's been a long draft so far. I know we're only on the pick 19, but I think I'm going to be done with the draft here. The draft stream was a successful draft stream. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys for watching, and very happy the way the draft went for my Cowboys. So thank you guys for watching. Have a great day. Hit you guys in the next one. Peace out.